If you are constipated, then this is going to inevitably affect your hormones and your health. So, what is constipation? Constipation can be having hard stools and going every day, but lots of little pebbly stools, or not going at all every day and going every second day or third day or once a week. So constipation is less than one bowel movement a day, and normal bowel movements are softer stools that are easy to eliminate and should happen within like 30 seconds or just even a few minutes. I'm Kate Driver, Naturopath and the Perimenopause practitioner, and I wanted to share with you today how important it is to have good digestive health and good bowel movements for great hormones. And the reason why I wanted to share this is because so many people ignore their gut health when it comes to hormones, and feel like that everything's okay. But the more and more I've spoken to clients over the last 25 years, the more I realise so many people are prone, and especially over the age of say 45, 50, to constipation as they get older as well, because the hormones actually can slow down your gut motility. And then when you have slow gut motility, which is the movement of the food through your gastrointestinal tract and your elimination as well, then this is going to affect your hormones. Your hormones are going to affect motility and cause constipation, and it's a bit of a cycle. So if you look at the Bristol stool chart, then you can find out what the bowel movements or your stools should look like. I know in different countries you call it different things, but let's just call it the stool. So it should be type 3 or 4, which looks more like a sausage or a few sausages. And if it's, like I said before, constipated, it's pebbly or lots of little tiny bits or just a very small amount, then you're constipated. If it's sort of very loose or sort of splatty, or leaves marks and is obviously very loose as diarrhea, then there can be inflammation in the gastrointestinal tract, in the intestines. So it's very important to have regular bowel movements, because otherwise we're not eliminating toxins every day. And this can cause an issue with the gut microbiome, and the gut microbiome is going to affect your hormones, particularly something called the estrobolome, which influences your estrogen balance. And in perimenopause, there can be quite a few issues with lots of women with the fluctuation of the estrogen. It can go up and down and cause loads of symptoms when it's high, and when it's low, it can cause loads of symptoms as well. So it wildly fluctuates, and it's not so bad in menopause and postmenopause when it will actually drop and just stay fairly stable. But in perimenopause, so many women have issues with the estrogen dominance and say heavy periods, headaches and migraines and hot flushes. Then this can be a sign that your microbiome of your gut is out of balance. So if you're constipated, or if you've got diarrhea, or you've got some sort of gut issue like irritable bowel syndrome or IBD, inflammatory bowel disease, or SIBO, small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, then this is also going to affect your hormones, and it probably means you're going to get worse symptoms in perimenopause and menopause. So get your gut right now and make sure you're eliminating at least once a day. I love squatty potties as well. I think everybody should use one, because we're not meant to be sitting on a toilet seat. So if you're having problems with elimination, anybody really should still be using a squatty potty. So it sort of lifts your legs up a little bit higher off the ground, and you're in a squatting position, but you're still on the toilet seat. And this actually then relaxes the pyloric sphincter. Not the pyloric, that's the stomach sphincter. Sorry, it's the intestinal lower anal sphincter, and I can't remember what it's called right now. Anyway, whatever that one's called down below, it relaxes it. So there's actually a muscle there that gets actually quite compressed, and I don't know whether the right word is strangulated, but it actually gets pushed in a little bit, and so our elimination isn't as efficient. And when you're using a squatty potty, this opens up that part of the intestinal tract, the lower intestine, and it means you've got better elimination. And if you're feeling like, even though you go every day, that you're not having complete bowel movements, then this can absolutely help. I recommend it to everybody, whether they've got constipation or not, because we're not really meant to be sitting on the toilet seat in that position, because it will cause less feces to be eliminated as well. So grab yourself a squatty potty. And if you'd like to know more, I am excited to be part of the Midlife Reset Summit, which is being hosted by Rasika Narain, and it's actually on the 14th of October for 4 days, and I'll be joined by 20 other expert speakers in the area of midlife, and you'll learn loads about how to reset your midlife through your body, mind and spirit. So we'll be looking at loads of different subjects and how you can feel your best through midlife. I will be speaking a little bit more about it over the next few weeks up until the event. If you'd like to join for free, I'll pop the link below and you can check it out and see what you think about all our wonderful speakers. I'll be talking about the gut, hormone and stress cycle in midlife and how to crack this code, because so many people aren't aware of how the gut and the stress levels and the hormones are all connected. So I'm talking about all of those, and I'll be unpacking a little bit more about what I'm talking about, which I've covered a little bit now about the constipation and the gut health over the next few weeks prior to this event. So join below and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for listening. I'm Kate Driver and I wish you a wonderful day. Bye.